adjacent Pokemon like Discharge does, and it is base 120 power and 100% accurate. While that seems amazing, there's a catch. Synchronoise will only damage Pokemon that share at least one type with the user. So if Noctowl uses it, it only hurts normal and flying type Pokemon. If Chimecho uses it, it can only hurt psychic type Pokemon. It's far too situational of a move to ever be good, but it's completely useless on Umbreon specifically. Eevee can get Synchronoise as an egg move, and then of course can be evolved into all the evolutions, one of which is Umbreon. But Umbreon is a dark type, which means that its Synchronoise can only hurt other dark type Pokemon. However, Synchronoise is a psychic type attack, and therefore dark type Pokemon are immune to it. Therefore, without any ring target shenanigans, Umbreon can never damage another Pokemon using Synchronoise.
Give me that goal, boy!
Completely useless on it. The next entry also deals with the dark type, but instead of a dark type Pokemon, it's a dark type move. That being number 3, Klutz Pokemon with Fling. Fling is a dark type damaging move introduced in Generation 4 that involves the user throwing their held item at the opponent. The power and secondary effect of the move depends on the item that is flung, and the move can't be used again.
You buffoon!
Pokemon gains another item. As for Klutz, it's an ability that removes all the effects of the Pokemon's held item. They can still hold items, but they don't get the effects of one, whether the effects are positive or negative. It's honestly a pretty
Hello,
trash
person
ability,
in the
because
stream.
held items are a really big part of competitive Pokemon play.
I don't get when they do that, man.
However, there was a strategy back in Gen 4 where a Klutz Pokemon could hold a negative item like a Toxic Orb and then fling it onto the enemy Pokemon. So they can hold the item without being hurt by it and then inflict the enemy Pokemon with the effects of that item. But then Generation 5 implemented a change. Klutz Pokemon can no longer use Fling. If they try to use Fling and they have the ability Klutz, the move will fail every single time. There are 7 Pokemon that can both have the ability Klutz and learn Fling. Baniri, Lopunny, Audino, Golett, Golurk, Stuffle, and Beware. While these Pokemon do have other abilities and could use Fling if they don't have Klutz, if you get one that does have Klutz, Fling is completely useless on them. Either don't teach it Fling, or use an ability capsule on it, if possible. The next entry is number 4, Non-Sleepers with Rest. You likely know what Rest does, but in case you don't, it causes the user to fully regain their HP, then go to sleep for 2 turns, whether they had a non-volatile status condition or not. It's been around since Generation 1, and the vast majority of Pokemon can learn it. But even though it's a widespread move, there are several Pokemon that can't make use of it. Pokemon with abilities that prevent them from falling asleep. Those abilities being Insomnia, Vital Spirit, and Sweet Veil. If a Pokemon with one of these 3 abilities tries to use Rest, the move will fail every time. I'm not going to list all of the Pokemon that this applies to because it's all of them. Every single Pokemon that can have Insomnia, Vital Spirit, or Sweet Veil can also learn Rest. Now, of course, these Pokemon have other abilities, so Rest is useful on them if they don't have one of their non-sleeping abilities. But if they do, don't teach it Rest. The move is a complete waste. Next is another situation involving Rest, but for a different reason. That being number 5, Shedinja with Rest. Now, Shedinja doesn't have Vital Spirit, Insomnia, or Sweet Veil. It can fall asleep. However, Rest can fail for 2 reasons. The first is if the Pokemon can't fall asleep, but the other is if the Pokemon's HP is full. Shedinja is a weird Pokemon due to its ability. Wonder Guard prevents all direct attack damage to it unless the move is super effective. To compensate for that OP ability, Shedinja's base HP stat is 1. Literally 1. The max HP a Shedinja can have, even at level 100, is 1. Therefore, Rest will always fail if a Shedinja tries to use it. Because since Shedinja only has 1 HP, it's either at full HP or it's dead. There's no in-between, and an in-between value is necessary for rest to work. The move will always fail if a Shedinja tries to use it. Side note, an honorable mention useless move for Shedinja is Final Gambit. This move causes the user to faint, but does damage to the target equal to the HP that the user lost by fainting. So since Shedinja only has 1 HP, Final Gambit will only ever do 1 HP point of damage if a Shedinja uses it. Not technically useless, but so close to useless that I figured I should mention it. Alright, so that's 2 entries having to do with rest, so let's stay on theme and have another entry not about rest specifically, but about just being generally lazy. That being number 6, Truant Pokemon with 2-turn moves. You likely know what Truant does. It's a hindering ability that only allows the Pokemon to move every other turn, with the Pokemon loafing around on the off turns. The ability sucks, and is only useful if you are inflicting an enemy Pokemon with it, like by using entrainment. But what you may not have realized about Truant Pokemon is that they can't use 2-turn moves. On one of their good turns, they can initiate the charging turn of the move, but then on the second turn, they're loafing around. The move never gets to finish, and therefore the charging of it is reset. The moves simply don't work. Of the 3 Truant Pokemon, each can learn 1 2-turn move that will consistently fail. Slackoth and Slaking get Solar Beam, and Durant gets Dig. Now, of course, there are ways to get around this. If Truant goes away, then they're fine, and a Power Herb allows them to use the 2-turn charging move in just 1 turn, 1 time. So it allows them to use Solar Beam or Dig once. Also, if the sunlight is harsh, then Slackoth and Slaking can fire Solar Beams off in just 1 turn, every other turn when they're not loafing around. But there's no way to speed up and make a Dig take only 1 turn other than a Power Herb. So if it's not holding a Power Herb, a Truant Durant can never use Dig. Thankfully, this situation isn't really a problem. Slaking is a physical attacker, so it's not going to want to use Solar Beam anyways, and Durant has non-Truant abilities that you're going to pick every time unless you're doing the Truant entrainment strategy. But
dude, he got the luckiest bump of his life.
The 2-turn moves are useless. Next is number 7, Shadow Tag Pokemon with Mean Look. Shadow Tag is an ability that prevents enemy Pokemon from fleeing wild battles or switching out in
No
training
way,
battles.
my teammates are this bad.
Is a move that creates
No way.
on the target.
No way!
Gen 6, both of these worked on all Pokemon, but since Gen 6, they work on all Pokemon except Ghost types. Therefore, it doesn't make sense for a Shadow Tag Pokemon to know Mean Look. It's a redundant situation like with Magnet Rise and Levitate. The move is doing something that the ability is already doing, trapping the enemy Pokemon. There are only 6 Pokemon that get Shadow Tag, and 4 of them can learn Mean Look. Mega Gengar, Gothita, Gothorita, and Gothitelle. Mean Look can be useful on Gengar if you're not Mega Evolving it, but if you have a Shadow Tag Gothita, Gothorita, or Gothitelle, Mean Look makes no sense on it. Next is number 8, weather-changing moves on Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, and Mega Rayquaza. This one, it's gonna need a little bit of explaining. Now, you may be thinking that a weather-changing move is useless on regular Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. For Groudon or Kyogre, why would you teach it Sunny Day or Rain Dance when their abilities summon that weather automatically? For Rayquaza, why would you teach it a weather-changing move when Airlock prevents all effects of that weather? I will agree, the moves don't make a whole lot of sense on the regular forms of these Pokemon, but they still technically have a use. For example, you send your Groudon into battle, Drought summons the sun, but then another Pokemon uses a weather-changing move and gets rid of the sun. If your Groudon knows Sunny Day, it can set the sun back up without having to switch out.
Dude, what are you doing?
Airlock doesn't remove the weather, it removes the effects of it. So, Rayquaza could summon the weather and then switch out. Therefore, the effects of the weather suddenly come back, and therefore impact the enemy Pokemon and whatever Pokemon you send in. So you could have Rayquaza use Hail, and then switch out, and then suddenly the enemy Pokemon takes some hail damage. Like I said, super situational, extremely specific, probably not a battle situation you're ever going to encounter, and therefore, maybe don't teach your Groudon Sunny Day. But with Gen 6, things changed, because these Pokemon got super forms. I'm saying super forms to encapsulate both Primal and Mega. And therefore, these super forms can summon super weathers. And these super weathers can only be changed by other super weathers. Regular weather summoning moves or abilities, so Sunny Day, Rain Dance, Hail, Sandstorm, Sandstream, Snow Warning, for the Drought, and Drizzle, they don't work if a super weather is on the field. They will fail every time. The only way to get rid of a super weather is if the Pokemon controlling the weather switches out, or another super weather activating Pokemon enters the field while the other one's weather was already up. So a Primal Groudon Super Sun can only go away if the Groudon switches out, or a Primal Kyogre or Mega Rayquaza enters the battle and therefore replaces Groudon's Super Sun. Therefore, the scenarios I mentioned earlier, they no longer work. If a Primal Groudon has its Sunlight set up, and then a Primal Kyogre or Mega Rayquaza enters the field and gets rid of the Super Sun, the only way the Primal Groudon can set its Sun back up is switching out and switching back in. If it knows Sunny Day just won't do anything. In short, super weathers can only be changed by other super weathers. Therefore, these three Pokemon, if they're on the field, there is some kind of super weather on the field, whether it's theirs or another one that replaced theirs. So, if they know a regular weather summoning move, the move is always going to fail. They're completely useless on the super forms of these Pokemon.
Like,
now,
why
for the next
these
entry,
kids
all of the
AFK,
situations
man?
I've discussed so far have been ones where the move could be made useful if the Pokemon's typing or ability changed. However, these last two are always useless, because the attributes that clash with the move cannot be changed. The first of these two is number 9, Ash Greninja with Roleplay. Roleplay is a Psychic-type move introduced in Generation 3. It's a pretty straightforward move. It simply causes the user to copy the ability of the target.
Fucking
However,
hate teammates.
Roleplay doesn't work on abilities that are integral to how the Pokemon works. For example, Disguise on Mimikyu or Stance Change on Aegislash. These abilities don't work on other Pokemon. So therefore, other Pokemon cannot take or copy or suppress these abilities, and the Pokemon that have these abilities can't have their abilities changed. That second part is another limitation of roleplay. Roleplay cannot copy these special abilities, but if the user has one of these,
Yes, great!
loses.
My team
Roleplay
sucks.
will always fail if the user has an ability that cannot be changed. There's only one Pokemon that's in this situation. A Greninja with Battle Bond. An Ash Greninja, so a Greninja with the ability Battle Bond, cannot lose that ability under any circumstances. It can't be skill swapped, it can't be suppressed, and it can't be changed by using roleplay. Therefore, a Greninja with the ability Battle Bond can learn roleplay, but if it tries to use the move, it will always fail. Roleplay is completely useless on an Ash Greninja. And the final entry is a move made useless not due to the Pokemon's type or ability, but due to another attribute of the Pokemon. That being number 10, genderless Pokemon with Attract. You know how Attract works. If the target is of the opposite gender of the user, they are inflicted with the Infatuation status condition, causing them to only be able to move half of the time until either them or the Pokemon they've fallen for leaves the battlefield. Attract fails against Pokemon of the same gender and against genderless Pokemon, but it also fails if the user is genderless, since there's no opposite gender of genderless Pokemon. Now, most genderless Pokemon cannot learn Attract for this very reason, But there are a few exceptions of genderless Pokemon that can never use Attract. That sounds kind of sad. Those Pokemon are Mew, Cryogonal, Minior, and Dhelmise. Staryu and Starmie could also learn Attract in only Gen 2, but not since then. So the only way to get one now is to teach it one in the Gen 2 Virtual Console and then transfer it. I feel kind of bad for these Pokemon. Most genderless Pokemon don't care about falling in love, but these clearly have the ability to, and they never can. That's so sad. Pour one out for the genderless Attract Pokemon. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to download Hustle Castle using the link in the description below. It's a super fun game that I know you will enjoy, and thanks again to them for sponsoring.
Demos!
Also, thank you to my patrons who are supporting me in a way independent of fluctuating YouTube ad revenue. If you want to check out some more of my fun Pokemon content, I recommend these things here, and you should click one of these things to subscribe. Alright, that's all I have for now, so till next time, fans. Greetings, fans! Michael here, and earlier this year, I made a video called Bug-type Pokemon Then vs. Now, where I went over all of the dramatic changes the Bug-type has received throughout all of the mainline Pokemon games. I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys to make the same format of video for other types, so today I'm going to do that for the Dragon type. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, the Salamence type. What the Dragon type has gone through has been really interesting, because while the Bug type definitively went from very, very bad to solidly decent, the Dragon type has been on a lot more of a roller coaster. Before I dive into the rest of the video though, I just want to take a quick minute to tell you about the extremely fun new game called Ooblets, thanks to the sponsor for this video, Epic Games. Ooblets is a farming simulator and creature collection game, so think Stardew Valley mixed with Pokemon. When you arrive in town, you get to choose a starter Ooblet, and you take on other Ooblets not in battles, but in dance-offs. They're incredible. If you win, the Ooblet you defeated gives you a seed in the most spectacular fashion. You just farted at it? Which you can then use to grow one of your own in your farm. There are lots of adorable Ooblets with multiple color variations, and it's a ton of fun to try and collect them all, while also building up your farm at the same time. The game as a whole is adorable, beautiful, and hilarious. If you want to know more about Ooblets, I have 2 videos over on my second channel, MNJTV Plays, where I try out the game for the first time and have a heck of a lot of fun. If you want to pick up Ooblets for yourself, the link is in the description below. It's available in the Epic Games Store in early access right now. Thanks so much to Epic Games for sponsoring, and now back to the video. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, you know the drill, and let's dive into the history of the Dragon type, starting in Gen 1, where the Dragon type may as well not have existed. This was the type matchup chart for the Dragon type in Generation 1. It was super effective against Dragon itself, but nothing else, resisted the 4 starter types, and was weak to, of course, Dragon, but also to Ice. All of these attributes are still true today. However, in Gen 1, nothing resisted Dragon, and nothing was immune to it. Those last 2 attributes make it seem like Dragon would be a really excellent attacking type, right? Haha! No. The only Dragon-type move in the entire game was Dragon Rage, which did 40 HP damage to any Pokemon it hit. No resisting, and no super effective hits. 40 HP damage flat every time. What this means is that offensively, the Dragon type just didn't exist. Dragon Rage could have been Water Rage, or Bug Rage, or Psychic Rage, and its impact on battle would have been the same. Therefore, a Pokemon that was weak to Dragon was not actually weak to Dragon, because there was no possible way to deal super effective Dragon-type damage. But in addition to that severe limitation, there was another one. There were basically no Dragon-type Pokemon either. There was only one fully evolved Dragon-type Pokemon, Dragonite. Dragonite is a very strong Pokemon, of course, being a pseudo-legendary and having a 600 base stat total in today's system, but due to the Dragon Rage limitation, it had no Dragon-type offensive power. The only thing its dragon typing impacted was its defense. Dragonite at the time was 2 times weak to rock and 4 times weak to ice, and resisted fighting, bug, fire, water, and grass. By being a flying dragon type rather than just pure flying, it essentially took on a 4 times ice weakness in exchange for losing its electric weakness and gaining resistances to fire, water, and grass. So Gen 1 had one dragon type move that barely even counts as a dragon move because it doesn't really deal dragon type damage, and then it had one fully evolved dragon type Pokemon. The type was extremely limited, so limited that it may as well have not existed, yet they still decided to make a dragon type specialist! This was Lance's team in red and blue, and while the roster was the same in yellow, the movesets changed to be better. Notice how the Dragonairs lost Dragon Rage, and I called it better. That's because Dragon Rage is a terrible move at higher levels. So the one Dragon type move, not only does it not really matter that it's Dragon type, it's also just not a good move. This Dragon Specialist had 3 of his 5 Pokemon come from the same evolutionary line, and he barely had the only dragon move in the game, a move that could not deal even super effective or resisted damage. I just don't understand the decision to have Lance as an Elite 4 member dragon specialist when the dragon typing was barely even there. It would have made more sense to have an Elite 4 member that focused on a more populated type, like flying. Oh wait, look! Lance's team, more than half of it is flying! From now on he shall be known as Bird Keeper Lance. But then came Generation 2, which made the Dragon type somewhat more substantial. This was Dragon's type chart in Generation 2, and it stayed this way for several generations. The only change from Gen 1 was the addition of the Steel type, taking the number of types that resist Dragon from 0 to 1. This might make it look like the change from Gen 1 to 2 was a net negative for Dragon types because they gained a resistance, but in reality, that's not true. Overall, it was a positive change for the Dragon type because they actually got moves. Gen 2 added Dragon Breath, Outrage, and Twister, moves that were all special at the time. Twister and Dragon Breath were on the weaker side, but Outrage was very powerful and had a lot of devastating potential. Dragon types could finally hit other dragons with super effective damage, and then hit the rest of the Pokemon roster with strong stab neutral hits, except for Steel types.
I like you.
And they had a good amount of it.
Come on,
as for the Dragon type roster, Gen 2 didn't add much. In fact, it only added one Dragon type Pokemon.
I like
Not one
you.
Dragon type evolutionary line, just one. And that being Kingdra, a new evolution of a Gen 1 Pokemon. That's it. That's all they added. And the thing didn't even get Outrage. Don't get me wrong, Kingdra was and is still a threat. At the time, its only weakness was Dragon, and that was fantastic considering, again, how limited the type was. And its base stat total was a very good 540. I'm not saying we should not have created Kingdra. I'm saying we should have given Kingdra more friends. So Gen 2 improved the Dragon type by a bit. Dragonite was now a very potent threat thanks to Outrage, and Kingdra was also a very solid Pokemon. But those were the only 2 fully evolved ones. The type was clearly still very limited, so I think the right thing to do is just toss on another Dragon Specialist, huh? Claire, the Dragon type gym leader, had 3 Dragonairs and a Kingdra. So while all Dragon types, it was severe overload in the Dragonair department. Lance was upgraded to Champion and had Pokemon with better movesets, but now his team was actually all flying types. Lance the Dragon Master, nay, Lance the Bird Keeper. So Gen 2 was an improvement for the Dragon type, but it was still kind of a weird type. But then came Generation 3, and here's where things really started to pick up steam. Only 2 new Dragon moves were added, but they were good ones. Dragon Claw wasn't as strong as Outrage, but it didn't have the locking in confusion drawbacks, and therefore was a high-quality alternative.
I'm back after taking a piss.
Status boost, and to this day is one of the best boosting moves out there. It wasn't as good though when
She
it
a
was
bot. Bopper.
That wouldn't remain the case forever. The moves that were added were nice, solid moves, but another really big impact was on the Dragon-type roster. Gen 3 was the first generation to add more than one fully evolved Dragon-type. They went all out. Flygon, Altaria, the pseudo-legend Salamence, Latios, Latias, and Rayquaza burst onto the scene, all with stats on par with or better than the previous Dragon types. The weakest of them was Altaria, with a base stat total of 490, and that's the weakest. Flygon was 520, the Latias and Salamence were 600, and Rayquaza was...
Oh, he's not happy.
Go with the little fakey makey. Hit him and it doesn't work and he swears his own goal. I was fixing my headset.
I just have one question. Do you know what a pain in the ass is?
Yeah.
Are you a pain in the ass?
Yeah.
How didn't I touch that with his acrobatic ass? Bumper! Let's get her bumped. Dude, these kids have acrobatic A+ in their class, mate. She a flocker. How? Miss.
Oh, I want to pet your belly so bad. Can I please pet your belly? Please let me pet your belly. Oh, thank you. Ah!
Blue.
Well, turns out every once in a while someone amazing comes into your life, so here I am.
your guys' fault and my flaws. You guys did it, not me. Just saying. Dude, what the fuck?
Hey.
That was an interesting shot. I should have not got that. Should I just say my thoughts in every video? I mean, like, stream kind of. This is, I guess. Luck of the draw, luck of the Irish, but my teammate got it. Well, I don't know if that was an enemy or not, but we made it, boys. Why steal my boost, mate? Teammate, yes, finally, just go down on her, like, holy shit. Dude! Dude, my team really sucks though. Well, I can't fall any faster. He's climbing up the wall of death, and I have to cut him off, but my teammate does it for me. So he needs to make a great pass, which he does, which I need a pass to myself, which can't happen, and my teammate's not there with me. I need to make a pass to my teammates, which he lets us down and leads them to another goal. Yeah.
You can take a small bite. Just bite the corner like this. You see? Just bite it. Gentle. Yeah, my fucking cat is stuck on the fucking roof. We've been looking for this motherfucker all day, and this motherfucker been on the goddamn roof. Carlton Johnson. And he just up there meowing. Meow. Yo, we gotta call the fire department.
Did it? Nope.
Good job. Good job.
Should I be concerned on how bad I am at this game?
Good job. Shake the booty. Shake the booty. Good job. Good job.
Just talk. How bad I am at this game, man.
Çok iyiydi ya. Give me the beer. It's mine.
I did it, finally.
Bender, come here. Come here.
Someone just pressed a long jump. I'll never be good at aerials. I'll never be good at aerials. Never. This trophy man is gonna be the death of me. I don't even know if I have to like get him when I'm done, but I want to. Know what I mean? That's a ball game. No. I resetted it. It's gonna take me years now. Oh, I actually did it. No ball cam needed. Wow. That's a surprise. No thought in my mind that I was doing this normally. No, bitch. That was just horrible.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, oh buddy. Hello. Aaron.
There's no ball cam in. Is that nice?
Stop it. 失败了。
I mean, AFK, okay?
Oh.
Miska, what are you doing? Oh my god, Miska, stop. You're gonna pop the screen out. What the heck? Just gonna pop.
Go! He's a savior! He's our Lord Savior! I'm our Lord Savior.
Give me that. Give me my money. Give me my money. Give me. Seriously? Seriously? Nala, come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Nala, come on! Oh, that's just me.
These guys do suck. Dude!
You look so funny.
Here another play of my hard work of ceiling popping, jumping, dropping, draw licking, fuckface, dropping play. Dude, I swear this kid plays like an AI. These kids play like real fucking AIs. Literally have to do every single part of this work and
Odin, stop that. Dude.
Good boy, Lenny.
go Stinger!
Yeah!
Stinger! Stinger! What are you doing? Dude, playing with an AI on this mode is fucking hilarious. It turns out I'm the real AI here. Dude, Stinger!
Oh! Oh my god, are you okay? Jesus! Oi! Toby!
Yeah, that's not happening.
Are you in the jacuzzi? Are you in the jacuzzi all by yourself? Bo's enjoying the jacuzzi. He's loving it. Huh, Bobies? Huh, baby? Yeah?
Oh, looks like I'm not. Setting up for my first freestyle shot. Did I just... Never mind. right. By the looks of it, my teammates aren't that great. I might have to carry them. Damn it, I thought I could steal a goal.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick.
No, why of a light touch of a car does your car explode? I don't get it. I'm not really sorry, but I actually really am sorry though. Do I get MVP this game? I bet not, but if I get a goal, I win. So, yeah. No, he cannot score this goal. You can't make this up, man. You can't. Again, we're gonna reset. Got the bitch mind me. Gotta play with these bands. Gotta play with these bands. Dude, why bump me, man? That's what the next title should be, and even though there would probably be no bumping, just why bump me, man? achieve greatness, my dude. But don't push me while doing it. Ooh. Do great things with your life. You served the military well, as if you were its own, and you were the military yourself.
Come on, you're doing like I'm doing it.
Nope, my teammates are butt cheeks. Yep, my bottom totally doesn't pick up a ball when I have spikes on myself.
Is it dinner time?
Yep, I totally don't end up with it.
You're outside.
Get it, get it.
Oh my god, smart.
Dude, why steal it from me? I'm gonna just steal it from you in the end. So in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why it doesn't. I need to break the ice somehow. I need to break the ice somehow with an awkward fucking situation of no scoring. I need to. Thank you. No, you stupid game. Woo.
Rumbo, time to go home. Come on. Why?
I'm not. You scored. I like you. I'm gonna go to a boyfriend. Come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, I like you. I'm gonna go with your boyfriend. Come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, I like you. Just stop her. Maybe you should get it from her father. I like you. I'm gonna fucking go like Come on, do what I do. I can be a no hands. Hit you like a monarchy with side out tub bands. Come on, wait. Oh, come on, wait. Oh, Come on, Leslie. Can do what I do. I can beat it up. No hands. You're crazy with it. Hey. There's a Ghostbuster car since when? Since when was there a Ghostbuster car? Get it?
This isn't how it works. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jeez. Jeez, how are you gonna get down? My god. Guys, please, like. What are you doing?
Mm. Catch, bitch. This is where I like to stay, but I get griefed from my goal. And I get griefed from not getting a demo from that. Why? Why are you so useless? Like, actually, Jesus Christ. Like, Jesus. No way, you guys are absolutely this useless. No way, you guys are this useless. That's my B, my B. Yeah, just steal it from me, teammate. Yep.
Okay, it's Merry Christmas. Say Chris. Nuts. Okay, now say it.
Christmas.
It's not SquarePants.
SquarePants.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Pumpkin muffin? Can you say pumpkin muffin? No. Perfect.
I want people in the